10 years of making fitness content on YouTube. No doubt I picked up many lessons along the way that shaped my views of the fitness world, which in turn shaped how I create content for you guys. So I want to share 3 of the biggest lessons I've learned the past 10 years as a fitness creator. Lessons that I think can help you approach fitness a bit more mindfully as well. When I first decided to make videos, my goal was, and still is, to provide as objective fitness information as I possibly can. And this essentially led to the birth of, I guess, kind of the biggest meme of Picturefit, and that's me repeatedly answering questions with,
It depends. It depends.
"It depends."
It depends. It depends. It depends.
But the need to answer questions with "it depends" is undoubtedly one of the most important lessons I've learned over the years. Now I know some of you, and yeah, even other fitness creators, would say that giving straight answers is better and saying "it depends" is just a cop-out. Well, to me, it actually feels more like a cop-out to just give straight answers all the time. The whole point of "it depends" is to allow me to present as many perspectives for a question as possible. If I just provide one straight answer, then I'm not doing my due diligence because that answer isn't guaranteed to work for everyone. For example, if you ask me how many reps of bicep curls to do, my answer will be "it depends." It depends on your goals. For strength, go for 2 to 5 reps with heavy weights. For muscle, focus on volume and effort and use the rep range that helps you do the most. This, to me, is how to approach fitness, especially as a fitness influencer with a large audience. Otherwise, if we were to just shoot it straight, then the only reasonable advice any fitness creator can offer is to eat right, stay active, and sleep well. But even this seemingly simple recommendation can have people wondering, what exactly does eating right mean? Well, it depends. Now, just as much as I try to keep my content objective, I also try to keep things simple, especially since fitness science can get pretty complicated. But another lesson I learned is that sometimes simplifying things actually makes things harder. This happens when simplicity leaves out way too much context that can lead to confusion, misinterpretations, and even frustration. Perhaps the clearest example of this is the classic simple weight loss advice to eat less and move more. And yeah, if we're talking simple science, using more energy than you consume leads to weight loss. But here's the catch. If it was that simple, then me and every other fitness creator would have been out of a job a long time ago. Thing is, we can't just ignore all the real factors that can easily influence our ability to both eat less and move more. Real factors like hormones, genetics, environment, stress, everything. Now, of course, some people like to dismiss all this and simply say that people gotta stop being so lazy. Well, okay, let's just say that's true. How then do we stop being lazy? To sincerely answer that, we'll just end up right back at those factors we so quickly dismissed. So as I continue to simplify my content, I'm also listening to you guys to make sure the information is as complete and clear as possible. Speaking of information, it's no secret that my content is quite heavy on science. Despite potential conflicts and sometimes messy data, I do believe that science, with its randomizing, controlling, and blinding, is the most objective information out there. But if we're gonna use science, we need to understand what it actually tells us. So the third biggest lesson I learned is that science is a great place to start, but not always the best place to end. You see, science mostly works by reporting results based on averages. For example, let's say a study claims a new supplement is great for strength because, on average, 8 subjects increased their 1 rep max by 15%. Sounds great on the surface, but let's take a closer look at the subjects. 2 of them had way above average increases, 2 were right on the average, and 4 saw essentially no gains. Now apply this to the real world. Half the people buying this new supplement just wasted their money. We can basically apply this concept to everything else in science. The fact is, individual variability always exists, and averages don't tell the full story. Sometimes you'll fall right on the average, but sometimes you'll fall far from it. So instead of completely sticking to science, I think a better way is to treat it more like a map that can give us some direction. But looking at the map is one thing, actually moving to our destination is another. And when we do, we're gonna run into unexpected obstacles like genetic genetics, rough weather like stress, and detours like injuries. And maybe we'll find an even better, quicker path that's not on the map. So as great as science can be, and it will always guide much of my content, the final answer for you will be your own experience. And that's the 3 major lessons I learned over the last 10 years. If you've been here since the beginning, I genuinely appreciate you supporting me all these years. And even if you've only been here for a little while, I appreciate you for giving a triangular cartoon character a chance to help you with your goals. Other than that, if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a dependable thumbs up and share it with your lesson-loving friends. Subscribe for more and let me know what you think in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to get your protein.